What's going on, man? And welcome to the Sports Rant Grant podcast. I am your host, Sports Rant Grant Jerry, and today we got to do a recap for the Saturday night games and everything that was going on Saturday night because I'm gonna start this show out talking about Terrance Crawford. So, as anybody who been watching my channel know, I did pick Crawford to win in the 12th round decision last night, which he did. Um, Crawford dominated that fucking fight. I mean, after the third round, I didn't give Canelo any more rounds. Um, Crawford was sneaky, man, because every time, and I did a live last night on that on my other channel, the Yeah podcast channel. But every time you would see Canelo hit Crawford on the other side, Crawford was hitting his ass too, and he really had Canelo frustrated in that fight, man. And then in the 12th round, about 20 seconds left in the fight, he rocked him. He rocked him. You heard me? And I thought it was a masterclass of boxing from Terrance Crawford, man. Being the smaller man in the ring, supposedly, didn't too much look like that. But I think he fought the perfect boxing match. And I think that we do have to start talking about him as the greatest of all time, or at least up there in the top five, the top three, because he's undefeated. I ain't seen him duck nobody. And everybody that we thought was gonna give him a challenge didn't. I'm sorry. Terrance Crawford is one of the GOATs of this game. Um, and even Canelo in a loss said, he was way better than Mayweather. I think we knew that already. But yeah, man, I got to give shout out to Terrance Crawford today, man. You are the supreme boxing champion right now, man, pound for pound. All right, so we got to get into some football from yesterday, man. In the day, I'm gonna start off with Clemson. Clemson lost another game. They went into, I think they lost to Georgia Tech last night. Well, yesterday, not last night. Y'all, I think, and it's hard for me to say, bro. It's hard for me to say, but I think this might be Dabo Swinney's last year as Clemson football coach. I don't think they're gonna fire him or nothing like that, man. But I think he may resign as coach this year. You know, I kind of want to bring this analogy from basketball. When Mark Jackson was the coach of Golden State Warriors, um, they progressed every single year that he was the coach. They won more games than they won the year before. But they needed a new voice. Um, and Steve Kerr was able to go in there and actually get them all the way over that hump. Uh, the kind of the same thing happened with Marvin Lewis and the Cincinnati Bengals, and that's what I'm saying is probably happening here. We're not saying that Dabo's not a good coach. We know that Dabo is a great coach, but sometimes your program needs a new voice, a new direction. And I believe that's what's happening at Clemson right now. And if I had to put my money on it, I would say this is the last year for Dabo Swinney as Clemson football coach. All right, second game I want to go to is LSU. And I will say this again, LSU is my home team. I'm from Baton Rouge originally. I live in Minnesota now, but I'm from Baton Rouge originally. Um, Offense still didn't look good. I mean, you know, we thought coming into this season that the offense was going to be a big deal. Um, they so far have been a deal pickle, sour than a motherfucker, man. Excuse my French, but I got to be real with this one because this is my team. Um, The offense look trash, bro. The offense look trash. Gary Nussmeier don't look like no Heisman candidate right now. And I'm not gonna put it all on him because we are dropping passes. We are not getting open. You know, Aaron Anderson is a good player. He's probably our best, most consistent star on our team. But I don't see star in him like Malik Neighbors or Brian Thomas or Justin Jefferson. I just don't. Um, and I don't think we have anybody that has that star power on this team. Do I think this team could possibly win a championship if this offense decides to show up at some point? Yes, I do, because I think this defense and I still want to see them play against some better offenses because we got better offenses coming up. I think they're getting a pass if Sellers don't play in that Carolina game. Uh, but I think this defense is the real deal. Harold Perkins flying to the ball, Devane, just the whole 11 of them is just playing really good ball. I think it's appalling that DJ Lagway gave us 5 interceptions, 5 interceptions, and we couldn't score over 20 points, 5 extra possessions, and we couldn't score over 20 points. I have been an advocate of Brian Kelly needs to go. I'm still an advocate of Brian Kelly needs to go. And in light of what I just said about Dabo Swinney, I just want to let him know there is another Death Valley a couple of 2, 3 states away that would love to have you as the head coach. Okay, third game, man. Tennessee, Georgia. Um, I don't believe Tennessee should have their heads down today, bro. That was a heartbreaking loss. Um, but Tennessee showed up and they came to play, and they should have beat Georgia last night. I think with that being said, I think right now Georgia looks like the number one team in the country to me. Um, just to me. And Tennessee went head to head with them. Um, I tried to post a video yesterday and it didn't post because it was kind of long and it was having a long time posting. So I broke it down and I decided not to post some of it because some of it was past tense by the time I finally got a video out. But you can go check out that Deion Sanders rant because that's a good one. But I said that I felt like Tennessee was going to win the game, so I did pick Tennessee to win this game. But I also said that I felt like Joey Aguilar was going to insert himself into the Heisman race in this game. And even though Tennessee didn't win, I believe Joey Aguilar did that. He had he accounted for 5 touchdowns, I think 1 running and 4 passing. He did have 2 interceptions in this game, which he was able to escape any interceptions in the first 2 games. But I think he opened some people's eyes to this team, and I'm looking down the road and I'm saying to myself, Tennessee should make it into the playoff this year if they go unscathed the rest of the way, and they may. I think they got as good a chance as any of beating any team on their schedule. So shout out to Joey Aguilar. Shout out to Georgia. I think Georgia's the best team in the country right now. Anyway, man, that's my show for today, man. I'm out of here. Sports Rant Grant, man. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment. I'm gone.